Good morning, it's Bob from Trade Genius. It's the 16th of January, and I wanted to go through some sector charts here, and I'm going to start off with SPY. And right now, looking at my signals, is just to give you a kind of a landscape here, is that SPY is above the VWAP. It's sitting right underneath the R1 pivot, and it's also been trending, slightly higher, and looking at my reversal signals is that we have a bias to the upside, but we're also getting overbought. And this week ahead is typically a bullish week, but the bullish bearish weeks have been kind of thrown off since the election, so I'm not quite sure if we have any meaning there. And the max pain is at 223, which is here. So what I have right now on is we put a put spread on to expire Wednesday, 225, 223. So far it's looking like another winner for us on our credit spreads, and we've been averaging over 90% on those throughout 2016, and we already had one winner for 17. So far so good, and these are volatility based. So as the market changes, my signal adjusts to the expanding trade ranges. But that's where we are with SPY right now. Kind of see where things are. For me, I'm not really too interested in this thing getting too bearish until we break through 223. And if we get up over 229, 230, and get to the new highs, then I think this runs over. But I think we're pretty much at the highs for the year. I think earning reports are going to be awful. And then looking at IWM, is that it's also very neutral, but it really can't get going anywhere. And they really pushed up. Maybe I'll expand out a little bit to get a little better perspective here. I only ever look a month back, but it had a big run here. This was the strong dollar move, and I think the dollar is starting to struggle a little bit now, and so I'm actually looking for this to retrace back down. So, but at this point in time, I'm waiting to get into TWM again, and it's just about ready to give me another signal to chase for a move higher, and so I'm just going to watch and see where this thing sits on Tuesday to see if I want to take a shot at it. The area that I'm most interested in is actually on the biotech side. We took a position in BIS, and I think this move here, this was a sell-off. It came up to double top, and I'm looking for it to come back down. I got a sell signal, where we pushed up over R1 and back down below. So I'm looking for a move down at least to VWAP, and we're BIS, and so the trade is slightly profitable already, and so I'm looking for a move up to at least to the 32 area, if not higher, and so we'll look to take profit or move stops up there. On the gold front, over the weekend, gold had to push up, but you get these games when you have the U.S. market closed and the regular market open. They kind of exaggerate moves, and sometimes they reverse them on you. So I can't really put anything here, but this is a nice move here, which is really interesting because it had that strength of the dollar, and then it kind of stopped going up the dollar, and then gold just started taking off with the yen starting to return, and I'm still looking for gold to keep drifting higher, and it's a little overbought too. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get a sell back down to VWAP here sometime soon, or at least to the pivots, and actually just touched the pivot. So this could be a place where it's going to pause a little bit. GDX, this is a move up. It's consolidating the move. Everything in my signal says it's a buy. In fact, we're long. So we're above VWAP. VWAP's moving up. I got overbought, oversold momentum starting to release. My reversal dots are underneath, and so this pivot may be some resistance yet, but if not, I think it's going to release higher. So we'll keep an eye on that. And then natural gas is I took profit on it just because sometimes it gets squirrely, and so we had a move from 820 to 850. I hopped off, and because the weather is just starting to get a little crazy. Is it going to be warm? Is it going to be cold? But if we sell down at all on this, I'll be looking to I'll get back in long again UNG for a pretty cold spring that I think is going to surprise a lot of people, and I'm looking for another move up to here like this. So, but for right now, this is kind of a warning side, lower, lower, lower as the price goes up. That means his enthusiasm is leaving the stock. So just something to bear in mind and to keep in mind. My favorite SLW looks a lot like GDX. AG looks a lot like GDX. So everything is setting up. I mean, to me, this looks like just a nice pattern here. Just sold off, higher low, and I'm waiting for these to go. And these are the stocks that I'm in. I'm in AG, I'm in SLW, I'm in GDX, and I think we should get a pretty decent move in the miners here, pretty soon. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for the week. I'm going to try to keep it simple here, and see if we can get something to trend here for us. Anyway, it's Bob from Trade Genius. Month's going well so far, and check us out and join us if you want to consistently grind out profits. Thank you. Bye bye.